Shabbat Shalom Rakakudah Shalom to the 144,000 rest of elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to make this super quick. This is trending as of, well, a day. Anyway, I came across this through watching, what is it? Red Pillar. I'll back up so you can see what page I'm talking about. And I'm watching this thing, and I'm like trying to figure this thing out. And this woman, this is the video that I'm gonna. Well, it says India.com, heartbreak denial, in psychiatry ward, U.S. woman, the black Israelite woman. And did I give it a title? Our women are an embarrassment. Woman. Bizarre pursuit for lover in Pakistan. So you just got to watch this. In India.com, and here's the title. I'm not going to play it, but it's trending now, I guess. I believe this is it. GMS, GMS South Carolina 08. He's the original Sharp Eye Washington. I believe this is dealing with the same woman. But this is trending. So she's making demands because the guy's family, he's 19. I don't know. She's 30 something. I don't know. I don't even know the whole story. I'm just listening to it. But the family's like, the son met her online. She flew out to Pakistan. And the parents was like, nah, you ain't marrying no ninja woman. So she's supposedly standing outside of the house making demands. Let me see. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, this is 4 days ago. American woman arrived in Karachi in pursuit of love. Love refuses to leave Pakistan. I'm not gonna play this, but I will. Let me see. If there's no music to this, I will play this. Let me open it up. Another.
Hey everyone, Shalom. So I'm coming on here because I have a question. It's a conversation me and my sister have gotten into many times about forgiveness.
Okay, this is a different woman. I'm sorry, this is a different woman. But let's see this anyway. I'm kind of going with the spirit.
And my question is this: do we forgive people who do not repent and ask for forgiveness?
No, they got to repent and they got to ask for forgiveness. You don't have to forgive them.
I'm not saying that the alternative, that we should hold them in condemnation or, making them feel guilty or anything like that. But
if they're going off, it tells you in Matthew that, matter of fact, I will go to it in a minute. It's either 16 or 18. I believe it's 18. If they don't get right, you kick them out. You cast them out as a publican and a heathen man. Let me see if it's either Matthew 18 or Matthew 16. I'm positive it's Matthew 18. Let me click on 11. Let's see what it says. I thought it was the same woman from Pakistan, so I'm going in another direction. There's lessons within lessons. Let me see. 90 plus 1. Give me a second. Stumbling blocks, rank in the kingdom. Let me see. Let me try this. Give me a second. Okay, here it is. And if he shall reject to hear them, tell it unto the church. But if he neglects to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man and a publican. They hated the publicans because they were tax collectors. So we to look at him like he's of another nation, even though he's not of another nation. So if they don't repent and ask for forgiveness, you don't got to forgive them. So let me come back over here. Where am I? Let me close this. Okay. So I don't need this. This is a different story. And come back over here.
An unusual love story grabbed headlines recently.
Okay, here's the same story. This is 4 days ago. American woman arrived. Israelite woman arrived in Karachi in pursuit of love. Refuses to leave Pakistan. So this is where I got it from. Melanin Tuesdays, Know the Ledger. And this is a red pill, a red pillar. You know what I'm going to do? Let me do this. Let me go to him. And I believe I subscribe to him.
Anymore. We not local jokers anymore. The game going global. As you can see with many different stories, everything is expanding. It's not local anymore. Donald Trump, global president. He's not just a president of the USA. He's the global president. That nigga's the global leader and whatnot. He's stretching out and touching geopolitics everywhere. Every day is something geopolitical.
Right, everything. We're living in a geopolitical world. Geo meaning the whole planet Earth, political meaning politics, of course. Any moves that you make in America in America, it's news around the world. That's why when this place is destroyed, Babylon is destroyed, it's going to be breaking news around the whole world. Every news company, which are 18,000 plus, it has to be more than that. Not mentioning the alternative news media. It's going to be breaking news. Hey, 9/11, that was breaking news around the whole planet Earth. Everything was breaking news. And he's definitely got to be in my spiritual opinion, he's definitely got to be the last president, the last king, the king of Babylon, the cruel Lord in Isaiah chapter 19, the king of Babylon in Isaiah 14. Anyway, let's listen to a little bit more. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Game is going geopolitical. We going global, y'all. We going global. You know what I'm saying? Pack your bags. Get your Duolingo. Learn a new language, niggas. We going Moorish out this bitch. 7 C's. Talking about it ain't no money in America. I'm going global. It's money in Thailand. It's money in Antarctica. Shit. It's money in Alaska. Where we going?
Yeah, America, the U.S. is becoming quickly becoming a third world country. There's a shift now, you know?
You know what I'm talking about? They got bags in Hawaii waiting for us. Global. Global. You know what I mean? She went outside and shook the world up. You know Azealia Banks and some of these New York chicken heads is watching that. They getting their passports ready. They like, man, fuck that. I'm rolling the dice. It's global at this point. You know what I mean? Watch. You're going to see the rise. You're going to see the rise. You know? They going right to the plug. Frank Lucas pulling up in India. Like, yo, where's that? Where's that? They on the Chinese TikTok app. They on Red House. Watch and see. I promise you. Game is global. You know? They not ready for us, but they need to get ready. She brought the IRT, MTA, the 4-train Skeeter to Pakistan. Nigga, that's every day on a 4-train. Onika, or whoever her name is, that's not... If you a native New Yorker, you see that riding the train every day. Every day. Nigga, in between 59th Street and 125th. You bound to meet her and her kind on the train. That's the MTA IRT type of thing. But now it looks crazy when it's outside of the train station and it's in Pakistan. On on Telemundo and shit like that. It look crazy on TV, but it don't look crazy on the train. Nigga, that is New York City on the train. And it's the MARTA. I've been on the MARTA too in Atlanta. Nigga, that's the MARTA. You know what I'm talking about? That's the train in Chicago. You know what I mean? I see TikToks on that. Yeah, that's the 6 for real. That's the 6 train for real. That is the 2 after like That's the two after Woodstock. Nostrand. For real. Let's not talk about Lexington Avenue, 125th Street. She would have been over there poking people with an ice pick and smoking K2 live. Like, she would have been facing shit like, yo, who got some K2? Who got the spice? Like, where's the Pakistani and spice type shit? I heard about it. Where is it at? What's that shit that they be chewing in Africa? That's that would be the 125th Street Lexington Avenue flex. They didn't even hear that. They didn't even see that yet. She's giving 2 Train Brooklyn activities. She's not giving 2 Train Bronx energy or 2 Train Harlem energy. She's giving 2 Train Brooklyn energy type shit. You know what I mean?
Just come back.
An unusual love story grabbed headlines recently. A US woman traveled all the way from a country to Pakistan's Karachi to meet her 19-year-old lover, Nida.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay, so you can see, you can watch it, you know. There's Jake woman dressing up like an Arab woman. Oh, our women are a fucking mess, you know. Here it is. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Andrew Robinson, the woman that would see behind me, is a gay, age 33. She arrived in Karachi on October 24 to meet Mamoon and take their relationship to the next level. However, she met this guy on the computer. That stay away from your woman. Stay away from these hyenas. However, 19-year-old Mamoon abandoned Robinson, claiming that his family would never agree because we're hated by the nations. We're hated by all the nations. And she's, she effed around and found out. She's coming with that Islamic tip. So leave a bitch like this alone, you know? Here it is right here. Woman refuses to leave Pakistan after failed marriage plans. Family said, "Oh, you're not marrying the ninja woman." No, that's out. So anyway. Let me come back over here. I'm sorry. Let me come back over here. Here's shit now. Let me bring it back. I'm sorry. American woman, 23 hours ago, American woman gets dumped by a Pakistani teenager. She's 33, he's 19, and now refuses to leave his country until she's paid. So this is trending right now. Like I said, stay away from these hyenas. American woman in Karachi, Onaija. She got an Arabic sounding name. Robinson's son shares a shocking statement, express details. U.S. woman in Karachi speaks to Age News, claims she was defrauded. She's an embarrassment, man. She's an embarrassment. U.S. citizen Onaija Andrew Robinson, angry on Ramzan, Chipper breaking news. I guess this is her son. American woman's son, birth certificate found. Onaija Andrew breaking news. American woman arrived in Karachi in pursuit of love, refuses to leave Pakistan. They'll lock her ass up. They'll kill her. And she's on her own. We're not going to help her. You need Dr. Umar Johnson to hop on a plane and fly out. Maybe he can help her. We ain't going to help her. She's beyond help. A TikTok person talking about they getting ready to drop dead. Let's come on back over here. Let's unmute this. Fair use, fair use. I'm seeing where I'm going with this.
Nationality, and I don't see it. I don't. Ratchetness on a world tour type shit. You know?
Yeah, she talking about giving
Man,
200,000.
the game is crazy, y'all. The game is, we only in February. We are only in February. This shit has already outdone 2024. I think so. If we already in February and 2024 has already been trumped. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to East London. Shout out to
Leave it to your woman to embarrass the whole nation. But she's Islamic.
East London.
And don't, if you see somebody, a brother from Islam, roll up, man, they're worse than the Christians. You cannot change them around. How many Israelite men, and for that matter, women, were Islamic? Not many. Not many. The mass majority, we're talking 99% of the brothers that came into Israel were former Christians. That's why Christians are mad at us. Let me see here. Okay, here's a comment. One largest closer caramel lemon table, manuka, honey, and tea, fresh grated mixed concoction. Okay, GMS contrition is the key. Live black woman celebrates toxic women and bad behavior. Avoid them. Well, that's the spirit. And I believe that's this woman. So she's trending and she's an embarrassment. She's an embarrassment.
We had a show on Sunday, right after the Grammy Awards. Shout out to everybody that was there for that tapped in and tuned in, and the people that watched it on a replay and whatnot. We'll do a quick little Grammy review real quick on Melanin Monday. Well, it's Melanin.
Jaden Smith with the damn castle in his head or on his head. He's a weirdo. Him and his sister too.
And Tuesday, but yeah, we're gonna cover it again, just briefly and whatnot. Shout out to Dennis the Menace. Give a shout out to all of the mods in the building, y'all. Give a shout out to all of the mods in the building. All right, thank y'all for holding us down. All of my KTLians in the building, salute. So yeah, a little recap of the Grammys. They disrespected Babyface. Number one, we just have to get that out the way.
Well, Babyface should have never went. What the hell is he going around? You shouldn't. You should boycott. I got a Grammy. I wanted to fuck a Grammy, man. You can have the black Grammys. The fuck you need approval from Esau. That's what that's all about. Getting Oscars and Grammys. That's what that's all about. Getting approval from this man. You know, you make your own black award shows and it's fights and it's wretched. You know, man, fucking Babyface shouldn't. First of all, he's above that. He's on a higher level. Why are you going? Why you going to something that's under you, man? I wouldn't even show up. You a white woman. Can I ask you a question? No, I'm busy, bitch. You know?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, legacy media, y'all are washed and whatnot. How y'all gonna disrespect Babyface?
Babyface disrespected himself. That's a video right there. It's not so much Babyface disrespected himself. If I got all them damn hits, most of them songs that other people sing, there's a lot of. All you got to do is put in songs that Babyface wrote for other singers. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. This man makes hit after hit after hit. Why would you lower yourself to go to the fucking Grammys. Motherfucker Grammy, you know? If they give you an award, you know, be in a remote location, yes, I'm here to accept the Lord, even though I couldn't make it, because I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers. Fuck a Grammy. Fuck a Oscar.
Of all people, it's the legend right here. This is Babyface. Still have a baby face. My nigga looking good for his age. He a vampire.
Yeah, plastic surgery, facelift.
He one of them vampires type shit. You know what I mean? Babyface definitely is in the same coven that Pharrell is in. They got bit by Lestat. They in the vampire. You know? They're vampires. But they disrespected the God. They was interviewing him, some young whippersnappers, generation, whatever that's called.
No Talent bum came up and, oh my goodness, it's this bitch.
Right? Probably some TikTokers and shit. They was interviewing the God, and then they seen some chick walk by with mad, she had like, you know when you put the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder on a newborn? Yeah, she had that on her face. Type shit. She had that on her face. I don't know who this lady is, but apparently she's supposed to be the best new artist. I guess Schoolie Red is completely out of the game because I don't know who that is. You feel me?
Well, that goes into, let me give you a precept. Got to give you a precept. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 12. This music ain't music. This is crap. Let me see. Go right to the point. I'll start from here. You really should read the whole chapter. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, 12 verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, which is work. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, break of dawn, and crack of dawn. And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All the daughters of music shall be brought low. It's crappy ass music. It's not real music. Look, Bar always said the 70s was one of the best decades of music. He had some good decades. 70s was a big year. Let me see. Music. Let's look up the word music. I already know what it is. I can see it in the Hebrew. It's shayar, which means to sing, you know? Song of Leviticus choir, religious song, lyrics, song. And singing came from Israel, singers, right? Music. Let me come back over here. I'm sorry. When the grinding is low and the daughters of music shall be brought low. This is crappy music. It ain't real good music. It says also when they shall be afraid of that which is high, the most high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden. You know what that's all about. And desire shall fail because men goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the street, because there's going to be a lot of death in this place, especially when the missiles hit. If there's 300 million people in America, when the missiles hit, if you're not beamed up, if you're not rescued, there will be 300 million bodies that will become a part of the desert of America. Babylon the Great will become a 5,000 square mile tomb. And we keep saying it. Christians don't say that. Christians do not, vocab does not talk about the end of the world. He does not talk about any of the prophecies. These Christians do not know the prophecies. And that includes you scholars. You don't know the prophecies. However, the silver cord, loose, bowl, broken, Anyway, we come back over here. Fair use.
I know about Scarlet. I know about Glorilla. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know about none of the other new artists. She like RuPaul. Is that a man? Is that I don't know. but they curved Babyface for this artist. And I was like, what the ain't no way, no way. I know I'm not watching.
Yeah, he's royalty of music, man. He's up there with Prince. You know, when you mentioned some of the greatest singers in our time, you know, I'm talking about in the last 100 years or so. You're talking about Prince, you're talking about Michael Jackson, you're talking about Stevie Wonder. And Babyface is right up there with Stevie Wonder and Prince. You know? You got, what's this brother? Damn. Hathaway. Donny Hathaway. You got Donny Hathaway, Layla Hathaway. Well, she got the gift from her father. She can sing her ass off too. You listen to some of her music, you know what I'm talking about. But he's royalty going to a place where a bunch of bums are, no talent bums. And he got what he deserved. He ain't got no bit. Are you gonna make money off of that? You just was there. Fuck going around that, man. Find your own, curse out your own tribe. Inside joke.
What I'm watching. Hey, no way. No fucking way. You know what I mean? No way. This just, no. Yeah, they did it. And they did that. They disrespected the God. They cut that nigga interview short. He had to save face. He was like, go do that. Is that what you want to do? Go do that then. You know what I mean? I know my nigga went and cried in the fucking Honda.
He shouldn't have never showed up in the first place. We are better because he doesn't look at himself as better than them. Look at the music that this man made.
I know Babyface went and cried in the Maybach. I know he cried in the Maybach. I would have cried in the Maybach too. You know what I'm saying? That's just an indicator that
I wouldn't have cried because I wouldn't have been there in the first place. You got all these guys sitting down with Christians and interviews, Edomites on the interview. Fuck y'all, man. Give me 50 G's and I'll give you 15 minutes. How about that? Okay? This knowledge that we have is valuable, man. There's a price on it, man. You just can't say, can I have an interview with you? Yeah, for how much you gonna give me? It ain't about money. Yes, it is. With me, it is. You want 50? Because there is gonna be a time where they're gonna be looking for the prophets, man. For answers, which the elite do. They watch all our videos. I can't prove that, but there's elite people out there that watch all our videos.
Nigga, time is up. Get into fishing or something. You know what I mean? The game is, you know what I'm saying? Watch the party die. The game is dead, man. God damn it. This is not our Grammys. You know what I mean? If they not letting Babyface talk, this is not our Grammys, man. Bring the protest back. I seen his face. That nigga was so appalled. He was so through with this shit. Yo, call the Uber. Call the Uber XL. I'm bringing the big girl with me. I'm going home. Call the Uber XL. We going home with Kanye and his wife.
Yeah, Kanye and his woman. Fucking embarrassment. Jake loves to be an embarrassment, man. Proverb and the byword. Let's look that up. Proverb and the byword. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28. These are one of the curses. Hey, the fact that as great as Babyface was, he was disrespected because you're under the curse. They ain't go up there and tell you, right? Okay, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee. So you were led to the Grammys and you were disrespected. Let's pull out a couple of words. I'm not going to make this much longer. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb. Let's look up the word proverb in the Hebrew. The word there is shal. Proverb, parable, byword, similitude, parable, poem, sentence of ethical wisdom, ethical maxims. Yeah, you have maxims of law. A byword like parable. Apparently, in some sense, superiority in mental action. Right, a proverb is a wise saying. So the elite are talking about, these people are the Israelites. They know, the elite know that we're the Israel. All they got to do is breaking news. The so-called Negroes, Western people of North, Central, and South America are Israelites. They are Israelites. We have the proof on it. As soon as the white man says it, Esau says it, then Jake is going to believe it. Then you no longer be Muslims. Everybody convert to being an Israelite. Nixon said, if you say something on TV, people will believe it. So the proverb is the wise saying, meaning these people are the Israelites. A byword. Let's look up the word byword. Back to the basics. Then I'm going to close. The word is shanya na. Shanya na. Shanya-na. Sharp words, sharp cutting words. Taunt. Byword. Taunt. Are we going to taunt them? The butt of every joke, right? Jeremiah 24, reproach and byword. Okay, here we go. Jeremiah 24:9. And I will deliver them to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth. Jeremiah 24:9 is talking about now. For their hurt to be a reproach to be disrespected. The word reproach means to be disrespected. And a proverb, okay? A taunt and a curse in all places whither I will drive them. We got to remember this. There's a precept that go hand in hand with what I just read in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Jeremiah 24:9. I got to remember that. I got to remember that. Let me deal with the word taunt again. Habakkuk, because now we're going to taunt them. 2. Back to the basics. Is taunt there? It could be Isaiah 14, I believe. Let me do this. F. Taunt. Oh, damn, I forgot how to spell taunt. Give me a second. Let me bring this back. The T. So it shall be a reproach and a taunt and an instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgment in thee, in the anger and in the fury and in the furious rebuke, the Lord hath spoken it. So there's another one, Ezekiel 5:15, Jeremiah 24:9, Ezekiel 5:15. Let me go to Isaiah 14. Then I'm going to go back to Habakkuk 2. Isaiah 14. Right. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city cease? So we're taunting them. We're saying, look at this place is a mess. They got videos of certain individuals on YouTube that compare China, current day China, to America and the UK. And it's a big difference, man. This place is crumbling. UK is crumbling. It's a hot mess. And America is crumbling. The one video that the individual had, I subscribed to the guy, but you should subscribe to him as well. Let me come over here. I'll give you the page in a minute. Give me a second here. I'm going long, but please forgive me. I'm kind of all over the place. Okay, let me see if I can find his. I believe it's Living in China. Let me just open this up. Yeah, we out of here, man. And it'll be beautiful if we out of here this year, 2025. Hopefully a year of deliverance and destruction of Esau. If not this year, give me a second. If not this year, how did this happen? I believe it's called Living in China. Living in China. Living in China. Living in China. Okay, this is the channel which I subscribe to. Living in China. Was it Jason living in China? And that's his wife. His wife is a Moabite. He got a child with this woman. And he compares, like here it says, the world won't believe China's new infrastructure. I mean, it's like the Jetsons, man. After 13 years in China, I returned to UK. This is shocking. And it's the UK is a mess. I mean, the difference is the difference between comparing night and day. And that's why he lives in China. He's been living in China for years. Right, after 13 years in China. He's been living in China for 13 years. And he goes back and forth from China to New York or China to the UK. Babylon the Great, or the beast system, is dying. It's dying. See, the only thing that's going to prop them up is going to war, but they're going to have to run into the BRIC nations that possess missiles. So, and we have the truth. See, there's no other religion or way of life that teaches about the destruction. The Christians don't teach about this. None of these guys. God Logic doesn't teach about the end of the world. He doesn't say where Babylon is or what Babylon is. Vocab, any of them guys. Wes Huff, he don't know what's going on. Wes Huff, he doesn't understand the prophecies. Dealing with a Christian, deal with the prophecies. You're gonna trap him up. You're gonna tie him up. Anyway, let me listen to a little bit more, and then I'm gonna close.
Oh man. The Caucasity, and these were two Corkies. Let's be clear, these were two Beckys. You understand? And I seen a lot of things at the Grammy, not at the awards, right? On the red carpet. That's where a lot of tea is at. Why did I see? Because I was watching the Kaisenet stream, and somebody come out, oh, Kaisenet, come here, Kaisenet. And it was the Shade Room. And it was the Shade Room, right? And for my audience who might not be familiar with the Shade Room is like Wendy Williams on fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? They are very messy, right? They are very I think the Shade Room is Media Takeout. They just rebranded themselves, but it's some Nigerians, Jollof, right? I got to see as a result of what we saw on Sunday, and if it doesn't shift, I highly encourage us to create a campaign where we demand that it shifts. The same way that they came up with all of those signatures and whatnot to get DJ Wackademics banned by Twitch and other things. Our community, especially the mothers out there, should become very proactive.
Okay, that's his brother. His actual physical brother, which is Blue Pillar.
And demanding that the musicians who are speaking to their daughters fit the criteria of the musicians that were awarded that night. Mainly Rhapsody and Doechii. They were christened by the industry, by the academy, as this is the quote unquote standards.
Right. This is, we are awarding and applauding this form and variety of music. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if we're looking at cultural acceptance, then that indicates where the shift is taking place, right? Where they're ushering in the, I think that even them, right? And when we say them, it's an ambiguous term. They installed 1,300 new members of the voting committee.
Yes.
Now, I had privy to with some of that.
Yeah, you have a voting committee of 1,300 that say who's going to win the album of the year and this, that, and the other. Which, Jake, but it's money. You do these things, it's money. Your record sales go up. It's open to other nations. But Jake doesn't need this, man. We're the super talent. What makes a Grammy successful is Jake, Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next shalom.